Welcome back. It's the Arch Villains Podcast, a.k.a. The Views of a Flick. Today, you know what I'm saying? We got your boy, Big Willie Style.
What's the word?
Sid.
What's happening?
And Roger Roby, you already know me.
He always pause before you say people's name.
I'm just be trying to get it right, man.
Oh, I thought you like be thinking that we gonna say it.
Nah, I just be trying to, you know what I'm saying, get it right.
No, okay. It'd be looking like you be waiting on us to say it, but then when we don't say it, nigga, Rob, say it. There
It be
goes.
like a glitch. And today
But welcome back to Views of a Flick. And what would you about to say? Today,
I was finna just keep going but go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's been a while since we've been here. Shoot, I didn't even know how to start it for real. It's been so long. It's been a lot that we done missed, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we missed Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I mean, Captain America.
Yeah, Captain Black Cap.
I mean, I think I'm the only one who ain't see it.
Black in America.
Black.
We halfway through DareDevil. Paradise came out. Severance just ended, didn't it?
Yeah, I believe episode 10 was
the finale. Yeah, just came out, I believe, a couple weeks ago.
Alex Cross.
Yeah, Alex Cross. Yeah, that show. With Eldest Hodge.
Oh, that show. Oh yeah, that was a long.
That wasn't a long time ago.
That was like 3-4 months ago.
That
Wasn't
was
it?
like January.
Yeah, it was like January. Yeah, shit, we ain't recorded since then. Shit, Alex Cross. What else? It been plenty, I'm sure. So, guess we might as well catch back up. Where do y'all want to start at? Do y'all want to start at what's going on right now? Daredevil.
Yeah, we can start
Since we're in the
there.
middle.
Let's start there.
Guess it's pretty much, you could call it a mid-season finale after giving us 2 episodes last week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know the schedule. I don't even know if an episode is dropping this week.
So they did give us 2. I was like, damn, am I 2 weeks behind?
No,
They
it
gave
was
us 2 episodes.
They
last
gave
week.
us 2.
And I don't even know if an episode coming out this week. I don't know if they skipping a week or what.
And the way episode 5, the way it ended, I'm glad they gave us 2 episodes.
Not even the way it ended, the way the whole episode was. I'm like, okay, now I see why you gave us 2 episodes. And niggas would have been pissed.
Yeah, the episodes.
I ain't gonna say that.
But
No, I ain't saying it was trash. I just was like, all right, but it didn't add to the
I've been
story.
excited for Tuesday evening.
All they did was introduce Kamala Khan Daddy.
But what have y'all thought about the season? It's been long awaited since the Netflix show. So, what have y'all thought?
I'm gonna go first. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I don't know if it's the writing. I don't know what it is. But what made me really sit back and be like, I'm really enjoying this was the conversation he had with the Punisher. That conversation and how it was acted and everything, it felt like I was looking at a comic book page. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really enjoying Daredevil. Can't speak for everybody else, but I am.
Yeah, I just found out that it's a contingent and a lot of people that don't like Daredevil. I didn't know it was like I literally just found this out after episode 4. I thought everybody was
After the Punisher episode. That what you talking about? That's episode 4, right?
Yeah. What's the episode 4? Or was that episode 3?
That was episode 4.
Okay, well then yeah.
I just didn't see the point of them.
So
Like I liked it. I'm enjoying the series so far, but I did not like that episode.
a lot
For
of people
one,
did
I'm
not
bro,
like that
if you gonna give
episode.
us the Punisher, don't give us the PTSD version of him that just sitting in the room drinking and not doing nothing.
I don't think he's not doing nothing.
I mean, they ain't show it, so I don't know what he do.
He said that he plotting out his next kill.
Nigga, how long? I mean, I probably could have watched the episode again, but I ain't like it the first time so much. I'm like, all right, I
feel
go
it.
to the next episode. And I ain't been
probably
watching it week by week. I've been kind of letting it, you know what I'm saying, play out.
Oh, you ain't
but
gonna watch it. Okay.
Nah, like I just watched episode 6 yesterday.
I'm somebody that I didn't watch the original Daredevil until like right before the last season. So I never had to wait. Like I was just flying through it. So this whole week to week thing, I feel you.
The thing is, I watched the original, and first off, let me say this: from what I'm going to say later, I'm gonna give you. I believe what you just said was your honest assessment on why you don't care for Daredevil.
No. This ain't care for Daredevil.
I'm saying why
I didn't like episode 4.
Okay, because I'm gonna touch on.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch on what people been saying lately.
Yeah.
But I don't want to include you in it.
Oh yeah.
But
No,
with
'cause
that
I
being
like-
said, oh, go ahead.
Because I was gonna say I like the fact that he been doing a lot of shit outside the costume,
Right.
Yeah.
and he been keeping it low. Like people still ain't tripped off this blind nigga. Do people know that Daredevil blind?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like,
Speaking of blind, Charlie Cox. I don't know if he like partially blind in real life.
he seemed like he blind in real life.
He looked blind. For
Have
real,
y'all
for real.
ever
Like,
seen
way
him in
he
the
act.
interview? Have y'all seen the
Yeah,
interview?
like the way he act, he looked like he do when he Daredevil.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know.
Give him
I'm
an
like-
Oscar.
I'm like, man.
But I watched Daredevil on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it.
too.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Me too.
I enjoy this more because the Daredevil we got on Netflix felt like it was extremely good. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to say the quality wasn't there, but as far as it being a mainstream, it didn't feel like a mainstream comic book character
No, it didn't.
on Netflix.
It actually gave me the same feeling like when I watched like Spawn.
Yeah.
On
Him being on
the
Disney.
the dark feeling.
Yeah, him being on Disney, it's kind of giving me the main comic book company feel. Like it feels like this part of the MCU now. It feels
feel
like
like
this,
big money behind it.
yeah. It feels like I ain't want to say that. It feels like this is part of the MCU now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I just hope they don't ruin it.
So Ryan, are you enjoying it and you just didn't like that episode, or are you kind of
I wouldn't even
iffy
say
on
I
the
didn't
whole
even like the
season?
episode. I just didn't like the fact that they teased the Punisher.
You
and
feel
they
like
gave us the PTSD. I'm at the crib drinking version.
You feel like it was a waste of a character in that moment.
So you think that's the last that we gonna get of?
No,
you
I don't
that's
think
all
it's
we
the
gonna get of 'em?
last. I don't think it's the last. I just think that was just the weakest episode. I ain't gonna say I ain't liked it. I just think it was the weakest one we done got so far.
And I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. But I
like the episode. I like this because I enjoyed the bank. I enjoyed the bank episode.
me too. I did
And
also.
Daredevil,
I think I enjoyed it a lot more than a lot of people.
he know who Miss Marvel is. He just don't know it's Kamala Khan, right?
I don't know if he know who.
Because at the end of the episode, he gave that he know. Well, at the end of the episode, it felt like he knew, he connected that Kamala Khan was Miss Marvel.
I mean, I don't know, but do we know that he know who Miss Marvel
That's
is?
why I'm saying I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
he
don't
do
know.
or not. But he
They never said that he do. They never said none of that. I don't know.
because he kept talking the other what's her daddy name? Whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He kept talking about his daughter and all that.
Yeah.
And then
I didn't.
he
I
even
didn't
like
really care for none of this shit.
when he came back at the end to tell him like, well, to return that little stone.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of mentioned like his daughter, or he said,
Yeah, he said that she was off in California doing some stuff, and that,
right.
and he was holding up the figurine because he was telling him that she Miss Marvel, that she Miss
okay,
Marvel.
yeah, okay, that's okay.
He was telling him that, man. He was like, I'm blind, right? Can't see. He was like, oh yeah, my bad.
I'm glad they brought some of the brutality back, just a little bit. They just gave it just a little bit.
What you mean?
Nigga, the first
I thought
episode,
this whole season, although
He threw-
every episode hasn't had fighting in it, I
Right.
thought all the fights have been brutal.
he threw dude off the roof.
We done seen a nigga get shot point blank in the head.
Yeah.
They
Not like it look when he
all right.
broke
Let
old
me
boy
get
leg.
this. Let me get this out the way. Then we
Oh,
can. Let me get this out the way, and then we can really get into like the show, because I do think that this show has a lot of flaws,
Right.
but I am thoroughly enjoying it. What you say about it, Netflix versus the MCU, I thoroughly enjoyed the Netflix. This to me is kind of like they want to be like it, but
but
they ain't all the way.
Yeah,
Right.
Disney ain't really.
The curl ain't all the way, really. But it still this has that fantastical to it, like you were saying, that like the superhero landing that you ain't gonna get in a Netflix show. They ain't gonna care about doing that.
They took the realism out of it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get
That's what it
Daredevil whipping around.
Yeah.
And although it look a little wonky sometimes with the CG, but other than that, I like it.
Yeah.
As a show, I've been enjoying it. Like you said, I've been excited for Tuesday night to come and watch it. It's really that episode 4. That's really the only episode, and I'm not gonna say that I did not like it because I liked watching it while I was watching it.
Right.
But watching it, I was like, okay, I see what was going on here.
It feel like they were just using dude to tell Daredevil like, get back to your old shit, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
get back to whooping these niggas' ass, even though it was only one.
That's what
episode.
the whole season has been about.
Yeah.
Him and that's what I want to say about the show. If it wasn't for, and of course, like if it's not for a main character in the other main character, if it's not for Fisk and Daredevil, like this shit'd be ass. I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of the stuff that works only really involve Daredevil, Matt Murdock, and Fisk. Like Fisk with Vanessa in therapy. Fisk with when him and Matt talking to each other. Fisk when he going through his everyday life. But anything outside of that, it ain't really connected.
Yeah.
Like his whole law firm that they added. Like, to me, they just worthless characters. It's like you got rid of Foggy and Karen.
Right.
For what?
And I think it's because we've been spending too much time in the law firm too. Like, it's okay to know it's there. It's okay to visit it from time to time. But hell, we there every episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm paying for a lawyer. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. And I think the only reason they did that is because this is a show and not a movie. So they had to have that filler in there.
So I'm surprised, like, a lot of people. I've seen some people touch on it, but, like, not a lot of people have. So do y'all remember when they first announced the show and they said that they wanted to make it a courtroom drama like Law and Order or some shit, where it was like a new case every week, and like they wanted to make it a courtroom comedy pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And they had shot pretty much half a season. And then Vincent D'Onofrio, Charlie Cox, went to him and was like, yeah, this ain't working. We don't like this version of the character. Even Punisher, when they first approached him to do the part, right, he told them, I don't like the direction that y'all going with it, so yeah, I ain't gonna do it. So he really wasn't even in the first iteration that they shot of the show.
Right.
Okay. And so after Vincent and Charlie Cox came to him and was like, hey, we need to redo this, they decided to redo it. And what they told the audience was that we reshooting everything and scrapping it.
But they only did half.
Exactly. Clearly what we watching is they took whatever they shot, stitched in some new stuff, and episode 4, why I think it's so jarring is because that's like the page turn to like the new shit that they shot.
Oh, okay.
Like, cause it's like a tonal difference.
Yeah.
That's why episode 4 is just like, when the Punisher stuff come, it's just like, where this come from?
Right.
Like, they just threw it in your face.
Yeah.
And that's why, I think.
Right.
And I think now we about to start getting more into the new stuff that they shot with the Muse and all of that, which is why we got more Muse in episode 6. I think we're about to start getting more into that. I think we're about to start getting more of Fisk being Fisk.
Being Kingpin.
Yeah, being Kingpin. And what have y'all thought of what they've been doing with
Kingpin.
him and Vanessa this season?
Oh no, I like
And
I
him
like
and
what
his
they doing with him
political
and Vanessa
position.
now.
Yeah.
When it comes to that glazing ass, that one dude that been glazing him the whole season. I was like, man, get this nigga out of there, or is he somebody that's gonna play an integral part later on? Like,
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think
is
so.
he gonna replace old girl? Like, why
I-
is he so? Why is he glazing dude so hard?
I think worst case scenario, or I don't want to say worst case scenario. I think the most he will play is somebody that'll do anything for him.
Yeah.
Whether it's Mayor Fisk or Kingpin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think he's just gonna be his little lackey moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like what they got going on with Fisk, man.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? You can clearly see he want to be mayor. He wants to be mayor. But now that he mayor, he's sitting there looking like, damn, man. You know, I'm having a hard time staying the mayor and not turning into Kingpin.
I just don't understand it. Like, and I guess probably me not understanding it is probably some of the flaws of the show that I have. Because you brought up the writing, and some of the writing is some of the problems that I have with the show. And it's just Marvel's way that they do things now. I think I don't like it. Because it's like, outside of Daredevil, Matt Murdock, and Fisk, they really don't go into any other characters. Like, they don't deep dive into no characters. They don't take their time with nothing outside of them two.
Right. And piggybacking off something you said previously, as far as the writing and how episode 4 was a end of one chapter and we starting another one. Now that you said that what they were doing with Fisk in the beginning, it was political. You know what I'm saying? People clearly saying it was political because when I was sitting there watching, I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Am I tripping? But if you notice, it's gone.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's what I said. It's gone now, and I think maybe season 2 will be a lot better than this because they have a direction to go in instead of being done with a season and then have to change direction because the climate is not matching up with what you want it to be.
Yeah.
So,
Where does Echo fall in all this?
What you mean?
to be honest with you, and it's just my opinion, I think if people don't bring her up again, she just goes somewhere off to the wayside and never be brought up again. That's just my opinion. Because it seems like that's what they want to do with a lot of stuff that they've been doing so far. Yeah. It's like they're trying to course correct because they...
Well, I mean, they done brought her up a couple times
He
in
brought up
this.
getting shot in the face.
I don't think she'll be a main character, though. I think, if anything, she'll show up in maybe a cameo or something.
She ain't showing back up at all.
Really?
I don't think so. I'll be surprised. She could show back up in maybe season 2 or later down the road in this. But I'll be surprised at that.
Maybe one episode.
Yeah.
And it won't be, you know...
My thing is, why even bring that character in the fold like that? Like, why even bring
Because they clearly had an agenda. And the agenda didn't work out the way they wanted it to be. Which,
Bob Chapek.
But that's where I don't want to touch on that right now.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot I want to touch on with that whole thing, period. Not just with Marvel, but with the fans in itself.
Yeah. Because I want to touch on that also, but we can get into that once we start getting into other Marvel stuff. I want to stay on Daredevil. But back to with the writing, my thing with Marvel is just, I started watching the first episode of the old Daredevil series. And I guess maybe they just don't make TV the way that they used to anymore. And maybe anything. Maybe it just ain't Marvel. Maybe it's just everything. Because it's like they was taking their time. It was like with this, it feel like this TV show is like a music video. It's just like it's going from scene to scene to scene to scene. It ain't really telling like a story. Like for real. And and maybe it was because they stitching stuff together between the first and the second. And I'm with you. I actually think that this later half of the season is going to be much better than the first half of the season. And moving forward, I think it's going to be much better. But I just think them stitching this together messed up a whole lot.
Now, that stuff you sent in the group chat with the new Daredevil suit, is that going to be a movie?
Yeah, that's season 2.
That's a movie? Oh, okay.
No, that's season 2. They already said they started shooting season 2.
Oh, so okay.
This,
they said they trying to do this.
Season 1 had already been done.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually could have got this last year.
But they said they trying to do this year to year. Because season 2 of this is supposed to, I want to say, it either leads into Doomsday or is right after Doomsday. I want to say.
Wait till we get to that.
Oh yeah. But anything else y'all want to say about Daredevil?
I'm excited for Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to have something to look forward to week by week.
I haven't been excited. I'm going to say this. I really haven't been excited for a week-to-week show since 97 went off.
Nah, Paradise had me waiting week to week.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah,
what's
I was.
97? Oh, yeah.
X-Men, my bad.
Oh, yeah, Paradise had me, yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting on Paradise. That was good. But yeah, with Daredevil, I really didn't like the White Tiger stuff. I really don't like what they doing with White Tiger, which lead me. I really don't like.
That's a real Marvel character?
Yeah.
I had never heard of Marvel.
You've seen him before, but you've seen the character before, but it was the female version.
Yeah, it's who gonna be the White Tiger going forward. His niece.
Was that the White Tiger chick? That ain't
You
the
mem-
chick from Defenders, is it?
You remember the
No.
You remember that Spider-Man cartoon with Nova and Luke Cage? It came on Disney.
Yeah, and they was like all teenagers.
Yeah. White Tiger was in there. That was White Tiger.
Okay.
But I don't understand what Marvel is doing with making these characters so young.
Marvel, okay,
Longevity, shit.
that's exactly what it is. That's why
you could get somebody that's 20 at least.
They're trying to get these characters, basically from what I've seen, heard, and read, they're trying to lock these people in for about 20 years at least.
Damn.
But when you look
Makes
at
sense.
it, look at when we got Iron Man. In 2 years, it'll be 20 years.
But that nigga was 40. Then he was in his 40s. And
That's why-
maybe 50 when he did Iron Man.
That's why they want to go a little bit younger now, so they can, so these characters can move forward. That's
They
why
could at least go to Haley Steinfeld age, though.
I agree.
This
Because-
girl looked like she's 15. Although I like Mrs. Marvel, the show and the
So,
character.
let me say this.
She looked like she's
Let me
16,
say this.
15.
Let's move
Even
on.
though when Doomsday come out, she probably going to be 20.
Let's move on from Daredevil and start talking about Marvel and whole.
Okay. You got anything else that you...
Nothing else on Daredevil.
Yeah, I just didn't like the way that they did White Tiger on the show.
Right.
For real, it felt pointless just to get to the girl.
Right.
Okay, I do got one question. Do y'all think he was going out there to commit suicide? Like he knew he was finna die.
Nah, he was going out there to fight crime.
So that's how he always just go. He just go and he don't travel. He don't traverse rooftops or nothing.
Exactly. Before
he just
we
run
get
through
off
the
Daredevil,
street.
we need to talk about that.
He walk through the
First-
street. He see a nigga right here, and he don't even look at him,
Man,
and he get blasted.
first off,
That shit, it made me think he wanted to die.
Matt Murdock is wrong for even putting
Oh,
his
yeah.
identity out there like
Matt
that.
ain't shit for that.
Ain't shit.
So he should have lost the case.
Just to win the case.
He could have found a better way than to do that.
Yeah, they might have left him in jail. They was gonna get him knocked
It
off.
wasn't no better way because they got to the witness.
He said, "Yo, you White Tiger."
Even though, well, no, because I was gonna say the cops would have killed him anyway if he got off.
The cops didn't kill him.
You don't think the cops killed him?
Nope. I don't think the cops killed him.
Oh, I think it was that little dirty group, the niggas with the tattoos.
I don't think it was the cops that did it.
Who you think did it?
It was an assassination for sure.
I don't think it was
random.
I'm gonna say this.
Ain't no random homeless.
I don't
nigga
think it
just
was
say-
a cop we seen do it.
Oh no, I don't think it's the dude that Matt keep talking
Okay.
to, the dude that he beat up.
Yeah.
I don't think it's him, but I think one of them cops did it
Okay,
though.
I could probably
I
see
actually
that.
got an interesting theory about him. I think he gonna end up helping Matt.
The nigga that knocked the White Tiger off?
That wasn't him.
Because that's when Matt went and talked to
the
him.
Nigga that actually shot White Tiger.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the cop that he beat up in like episode 2 when he went to that crib that he keep talking to. That was talking bad to him. They was talking bad to him in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna end up helping Matt. Cause I don't think he is deep in as all the other dirty cops. I think he just on some. Cause we saw that was that episode 6 when he was when Fist was getting a task force together. Dude was looking like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm up on this. If I'm good with this, I don't know.
Man, he cracked that nigga. He cracked that nigga whole bottom leg open. On that last episode, DareDevil said, "Bow." I was like, "Damn, dog."
I will say I have enjoyed the fights, especially the fight with him and Bullseye.
Oh yeah, that fight was.
And
tough.
but let's move on.
Yeah. Oh, what you gonna say? Because it can lead us. I'm pretty much done with it.
Yeah.
People were complaining that it was too unrealistic.
What you mean?
People were complaining that the fight with DareDevil and Bullseye. Remember when Bullseye was on the roof and Matt swung up there? Mm-hmm. They were complaining. People are complaining that they took their beloved show that was grounded in reality and made it unrealistic. That's
how. I'm confused.
Because they want more of the prime example. These are the people that love the Dark Knight trilogy. Mm-hmm. The movies were amazing. The movies were good. I'm not shitting on the movies. That's not my best. That's the worst Batman I've seen, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Because he's unreal. Because he's too realistic.
Right.
I like my superheroes unrealistic.
He was walking. He
if
was like
the
the White Tiger.
Right.
If we watching a superhero movie,
those people who like those characters, they're complaining about.
And then, my bad. Go ahead.
They just complain about it being unrealistic.
What's the point of the talisman if the talisman can't protect you from a bullet?
Man,
he ain't got no healing factor.
What the fuck do that talisman do?
A dude talking about the talisman gonna protect me. I'm like, it ain't gonna protect you that much.
He put that mug on.
Bah.
Got shot right in the head, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
I did think it was weird. I'm like,
it'd be cold if it
why
was
is he just
Punisher
walking around like this?
You say what?
It would be cold if there was Punisher that did it.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Because he did kill a cop.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still on the cops, though. Because I don't think Punisher would have just went up on him like that. Nah, I think he would have sniped that nigga from. Yeah. But back to what you were saying, what did they find unrealistic? Because he got back up after he threw him out the roof?
The CGI.
Oh, yeah, the CGI was... The first episode, the CGI was a little...
It's not that the CGI was bad. It's the fact that now they're using CGI to make him do superhero stuff.
I'm tired of it. I am tired of you niggas.
Let's bring it into what I wanted to talk about. It's nothing Marvel can do.
Nothing.
That will appease the fans. There's absolutely nothing. This past week we got a 5-hour video, which I can understand people being upset about a 5-hour video, and you just been showing cheers the whole time.
Highly upset.
I can understand that, but that's not even what people are upset about. People are upset about nothing. Oh, this movie is gonna suck. Bro, all they did was set cheers out and told you who was in the movie. But because of these, here's the thing. Because these people are in the movie, you expect Marvel to just say, forget it. We're not using none of these people that we've built up. Whether you like the movies or not. We just expect them to scrap everything and just start anew right here and right now. Then people going to be complaining about this don't make no sense. You have to get rid of what you have going on now in order to move on. They bring in somebody y'all been telling them to bring in since they left. Y'all complaining about that. The right.
People kill me bringing up Robert Downey
and
Jr.
the right have gotten on my last nerve. It's either too much of this or it's too much of that. Mm-hmm. When the fact is you're not going to appease everybody. Let's make a good movie. If a character turns out to be gay, so be it. If it's a woman superhero, so be it. But then again, you don't want a movie full of women that don't make sense. It's like, man, I'm tired of y'all, man. I've literally seen people.
But then you got the pocket of people that say, why they only announce that there's 4 women in the show?
That's what I'm saying. You can't appease nobody.
Look, cancel culture's on this. It's probably out the door already. So I don't think we got to worry about that no more. So these people that complaining, like these people that you just gotta let them phase out, because now all these companies can do what they want to do. They ain't gotta worry about none of this cancel culture shit no more. The reason why I say that because it's a lot since dude been in office. People ain't been tripping. People been more mad that he been in office than they is about
it's real shit
black
going on.
Black people being hired at Target, which that's
there's real shit going on.
Yeah.
They ain't worried about, unless it's Snow White. They ain't worried about who getting casted and shit.
I don't even know what's going on with Snow White, but
they was mad because she is she black or
nah,
Latino?
she not black.
Yeah, she Latino or something like that.
She Italian and Latino or something like that. She ain't black at all. But the fact is because she got a little tan going on. She black. And look, like, which brings up Captain America.
I was about to say, I ain't got no problem with them.
Which brings up Captain America. If you watch Captain America,
she look white to me.
They say Captain America is just as bad as the Marvels. It's not. It's nowhere near that bad.
Answer it.
But
go ahead.
Don't hate me.
Mm-hmm.
I rewatched the Marvels. It ain't that bad.
Yeah, I ain't never thought Marvel was
It ain't that bad. It ain't horrible. It ain't Iron Man 3 bad.
Don't let them hear you say that.
But they gonna hear this.
Don't let them hear you say that.
But they different type of movies. Once again, back to Marvel shit. Like to me, like it ain't Dark World bad.
Man, let's keep it funky. Everything before Avengers was hit and miss. The first Avengers movie, it was hit and miss. Iron Man 2 was good. I mean, Iron Man 1 was good. People complain about Iron Man 2.
The first Avengers movie wasn't hit and miss when it came out.
Later
on down.
I said everything before that.
Oh, I thought you said
movie.
the Avengers
no,
movie.
once the Avengers came out, it's like Marvel found their stride.
No. Because the next Avengers movie, what people was up in there about, niggas didn't like Age of Ultron.
I like Age of Ultron.
Oh,
now, later on down the line, people started to like it later on down the line. But back then, people was like, this what y'all doing with Ultron? Like, people didn't like what they was doing with Ultron. They didn't like that they killed off Ultron. None of that. People didn't like it.
Especially when you find out that Ultron really can't die. Like, y'all killed them all.
They was like, wait, this is what you call the Age of Ultron?
Right.
It was more like what they call it, a month of Ultron, a week of Ultron.
Yeah.
But I don't. Yeah.
You can't you can't please everybody.
That was the phone, I think. It did sound crazy though.
Yeah, you can't please everybody. Like I said, my only thing with and they say everything is woke. My only thing with it, let me go back to Captain America. I've seen a lot of people complaining about Captain America being black, which in fact, y'all was the same people that said y'all wanted comic accurate stories, right? That's a comic accurate story. Sam Wilson became Captain America.
So do they not like Black Cap, or do they not like Anthony Mackie? Because I can understand why
I was just about to say.
I can understand why they don't like Anthony Mackie.
I was just about to say, if I remember correctly, I remember both of y'all said that like y'all
I'm
really
still
don't,
on that.
Y'all really don't care for him as Captain America. If y'all want them to bring back Chris Evans, like I was like.
Well, I don't necessarily have to have Chris Evans back, but I didn't care about him.
Here's the thing.
What? Don't answer it.
Here's the thing. I would rather have Steve Rogers as Captain America. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I got common sense to know that the Falcon not fit to be Captain America the rest of the MCU. He fit to be Captain America for a time period to tell stories. And then it's going to...
You think so?
I mean, we know right now everything getting rebooted.
I mean, but do we know that for a fact, though? I don't know if we know that for a fact. I think everybody assuming that it's gonna be rebooted. I think it's a good assumption, but do we know that for a fact that it's getting rebooted?
Man, with the DEI shit out, man, Black Cap is out of there. So
Especially after what you just said. Out of there. Especially after what you just said with the Young Avengers. Why they getting them so young? If they're about to reboot it, it won't matter.
What Young Avengers they getting young?
The Young Avengers. I was about to call her Wild Wolf.
White Tiger.
Yeah, White Tiger.
Yeah, and they getting
Miss Marvel and all them.
They getting the X-Men young too, but what?
Are they? How young?
See, I don't know. I don't see.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm waiting to see them.
Evolution.
I don't want them to go there. Like, man, make some niggas grown.
They not going to be grown.
I don't want this to be
They not finna be
Disney
grown.
Channel live action now. I don't want this to be now that they done killed everybody. I don't want this to be what was that? It might have been called Young Avengers when Thor was old and he was watching over them niggas and like it was like a young Cap. It was like a young version of all of
the
them.
animated version.
No,
Yeah.
that wasn't.
I think it was called like Young
That was
Avengers
Iron
something.
Man.
Iron Man was watching. But look, I wouldn't be mad at them.
No, they went to go find Iron Man.
No, they went to go find Thor.
Oh, was that how it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, they didn't go find Thor. Thor just showed up to help his daughter at one point. But
Yeah,
you talking about
but-
the Young Avengers?
Yeah,
when
because-
they had young Black Panther and all.
Yeah,
that.
I
those Young
I don't want this to be that. I don't want this to be some Disney Channel Spider-Man with
But
friends.
I don't think the next Tony Stark and Steve Rogers gonna be that young though. I think they just doing the X-Men and certain characters young to bring them in the MCU. But I think we're gonna get a new Steve Rogers, a new Tony Stark, a new Black Widow. I think we getting maybe not right off
And
the
then
bat.
like with the X-Men, it was a group of them who wasn't young, like Wolverine, Storm, I want to say Gambit, Jubilee. No, Jubilee was young. A bunch of them was already kind of like grown people at first. Remember?
Yeah.
So if they do it like that, I ain't mad. Like if they do X-Men Evolution type shit, because a lot of them was they.
My thing is, we didn't already seen that, fam.
We seen
We
X-Men
got
Evolution?
that already. We got that already. We got them as young, got them teenagers. We got them young adults.
So let me ask this.
We got them as adults.
So now that Sadie Sink has been cast in Spider-Man 4,
That's finna be a young. It's finna be a young. They finna be young.
who you think she playing?
Mary Jane Watson. Like you niggas to me.
Oh, she got cast.
Before I say this, who you think she playing?
I mean, that's obvious for her to be playing Mary Jane.
Okay, I'm about to say
Yeah.
you niggas is stupid. If y'all think that they casting a redhead for a Spider-Man movie and she gonna play Jean Grey, you niggas is stupid.
Nigga just want her to play Jean
Which is
Grey, that's
another
all.
point with these lopsided fans. You niggas is stupid. Y'all expect some stuff and then y'all expect outrageous stuff. And then when it don't happen, be mad at the movie.
I didn't know she got cast in the Spider-Man. I thought that
Yeah, she
just got
officially
cast
cast
and they
it for
never-
Spider-Man 4.
I thought they was keeping her shit on the wraps.
Nah,
but if she in
she's
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
4,
4.
come on, bro. Come on,
Spider-Man
bro.
4.
Come on, bro. Like,
And like niggas are still discussing whether she's playing Jean Grey or Mary J. Watson. It's been out for like weeks. I'm like, you niggas are dumb.
I'm
Like-
gonna say this. I'm excited. I'm more excited than I have been in a long time.
I told y'all we was gonna get back here.
It was a hard road to get back here.
It was dark for a while. It was dark.
It was a hard-
It's still lit dark. It's still lit.
No pun intended about it being dark. But
Speaking of, so you don't think that he's gonna be Cap?
moving forward,
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be capped after Secret Wars. I don't think so.
You think old man Cap gonna come back here?
I don't
like,
even.
man,
I
get the
don't,
shield
I don't think
back,
he
back.
come. I don't think old man Cap coming back. I think we getting a whole new Steve Rogers, because we're going to a point in time, Marvel. We're going to a point in time with Marvel that has not ever happened, where they have all these characters that they can put in the same universe.
And there's rumors. Sony and Disney are in deep discussions about selling them Spider-Man, since
Right.
that whole universe is
Well,
failed.
because
Oh yeah, we also didn't talk about Craven.
because they are
Or Venom 3.
they're trying
I didn't
to
watch neither one of them shits.
they're trying to
Craven look ass. I'm sorry. My bad.
they're trying to be able to bring Spider-Man's rogue gallery over to the MCU. Like, only thing they can use certain characters, but it's a
Yeah.
lot of other characters that they cannot use. You know what I'm saying? Because
Like Craven. They wouldn't let them. They told them, no, you cannot use Craven because we want to make a movie with him.
which makes sense on
And
why
what the fuck happened?
in Far From Home it wasn't actual Spider-Man characters like Hydro and stuff that he was making with the drones
Yeah.
and stuff.
They use the elemental. They
Yeah,
just
they
use random
Yeah,
Marvel characters because they really can't use a lot of his Rose Gallery.
Sony need to go ahead and just hang it up, man. Give. I mean, I
They-
guess I
they
would.
Like I
getting
said, they in deep discussions too.
They getting a free check. Only
Yeah.
thing they got to do is keep making the games.
Facts, but
Y'all printing money at that point.
facts. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But you know
Motherfuckers want to take credit.
exactly. They want to say this movie came from Sony. We did this. Just go ahead. Just send them on over. Y'all get this percentage off of each
Well,
movie.
why they can't do nothing together?
That's what they've been doing, but
Yeah.
Sony has been holding a lot of Spider-Man characters back and not allow Marvel to use them, which some of these characters play big roles. A lot of these need to be crossovers and stuff.
Yeah. Sony pretty much made it like, hey, we doing our Spider-Man universe. If we using these characters, you have no access to them. You can have access to these characters, but Venom and Craven and all of these other Spider-Man characters,
I'm gonna say
nah,
this.
because we using them.
I'm gonna say this. Mysterio. How do you think Mysterio would have looked if Sony did it? Exactly.
Jesus, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about that.
Because I like some of the I like the way they did Null in
Man, that
Venom
was
3.
but that was last minute.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
They put that in because people, because of the backlash and the critics and stuff saying how bad the movie was, they just threw something in there to get people talking because there was nothing to talk about afterwards. Which
And then advertise the movie with Noel in it. Advertise Noel, and then the dude in it for 2 seconds at the end of the movie. It might have been I think it was the end credit scene, maybe.
Venom 3 was ass.
It just
I
like
ain't seen the whole movie.
it just like
I just like that it started off where it ended in
I'm gonna say this. I never seen Tom Hardy, his Venom, becoming a villain for the MCU. I never seen it. He was too much of an anti-hero and a goofy to turn into to be a true villain in the MCU. I knew they was gonna
he
have
wasn't
to
a
end
villain in his universe.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They was gonna have to end that and give us new, because everybody liked this Venom and he was funny. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't gonna work.
And then the stupid thing
It
that
wasn't gonna work to turn Spider-Man dark like that.
No. What they could have did was just put him with a different host. They could have kept the same Venom, different host. Oh, do he do Venom voice too?
Man, that Venom had his own personality to
But I'm
himself.
saying that's what I'm saying. They could have just used a different host. I feel like it may have worked that way. But do Tom Hardy do the Venom voice too, or do somebody
I
else?
wouldn't be surprised
Yeah,
if he
he do.
did.
Oh,
Yeah, that's him.
well.
I don't know, because was that 3 when he finally saw who Spider-Man is?
That was 2.
Was that 2?
That was was that the end of 2? Yeah, that was an end of 2 when after the
On the TV.
yeah, right before the snap.
Okay, because I was thinking like maybe that's when he gonna get obsessed with when the symbiote gonna get obsessed with Spider-Man.
They got to scratch that and start it over.
Yeah, which I think they are gonna do that. I think they're gonna scrap a lot of the Spider-Man stuff and start over. Because like they said, they pretty much signed Tom Holland up for a new trilogy. So
I think a lot of stuff is getting scrapped and started over.
speaking of Spider-Man, have y'all been watching what is it, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man?
I have. I haven't finished it, but I watched it. And
Oh, you ain't finished it.
No, I ain't finished it yet, but I liked it a lot.
You check it out at all, Sid?
I watched like the first 2 episodes.
The first 2, you wasn't messing with it. Huh?
Yeah, he ain't like that. They changed the lizard doctor to a woman, I think.
No, he was just
He was just saying like it's cool, but he ain't like that.
That's wild, Sid.
I ain't going to lie. I just said it wasn't for me.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like on episode 4
how you change the race and the gender?
Oh, come on, dog.
Because the majority of the time we get him anyway, or the lizard anyway, it's gonna be a lizard anyway.
Man, Connors,
it ain't really matter.
Connors is a geek, white dude.
So tell me this. Wasn't Connors doing this? Was he doing it for himself or was he doing it for his wife? Originally, who
He's doing it for himself.
No, he was trying to.
I thought he was trying to find a cure or something for, or was he trying to find a cure for himself?
No, he didn't need no cure. He was trying to regrow his arm back.
So it wasn't about his wife.
Nah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know. I like her being black.
Yeah, it was cool.
But I'm on episode 4 and I'm like,
right.
This is fire. Like, it's like everything I was saying about DareDevil, how they don't take their time to build up no other characters, how they don't take their time to like actually try and follow and navigate a
storyline.
storyline.
Is so good in this, bro. I'm surprised that.
And it probably is.
But that one little thing turned you off from the story. That's crazy.
The way they setting up all the villains and the way they setting up for Spider-Man to like lose everybody, and fam, this show might be better than the first 3 Spider-Man movies.
You ain't like
depending on how next season go.
You ain't like what's his name being black either.
Oh, Norman
Osborn. I was cool with it.
Why? Because he had waves already?
Nah.
He had waves in the regular comic. Like, I ain't never seen no white boy with waves.
Here's the thing. And y'all might feel to say I'm petty. Had they made Connors black, I'd have been okay with it. Had they made Connors a woman, I'd have been okay with it.
Just not a black woman.
But not a black woman, because I don't want to make it seem like I got an issue with black women. The fact that you changed the sex and the race, like damn.
But it don't really matter though. To me, that only matters like when that matters to the character.
You never had a Connors. You never had a Connors figurine.
No, he mad.
You didn't care about that nigga that much, bro.
He mad because the lizard is gonna be like
a girl.
Yeah, gonna be like yeah.
But reptiles already reproduce on their own. What do it matter?
Here we go with this.
No, because it's gonna come off. The lizard gonna come off like either like a woman or like
Nah, it's not even that, man. Look, I'm gonna say this.
That's what Sid thinking about.
You was having a bad day that
No, watching it. Here's the thing. Watching it. Okay, I seen them turn Norman black because I seen Harry. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Then they switch around, and it's like, dang, we got a black woman as Connors, and it's like, man.
Did you finish episode 2?
I don't remember.
I don't think you did.
Exactly. You couldn't have finished episode 2 because after episode 2, I was like, no.
That shit turned.
I need to see the next episode.
It turned the fuck up. Like
I give it another chance.
I would try to get you to watch the whole.
If you have a problem with that, you should have a problem with Norman being a black. You should have a problem with a lot of the shit because a lot of the shit changed in this. It's like a completely different. It's like a Spider-Man we never had before. It's actually the Spider-Man everybody like. You know the memes of old Norman having waves and shit, and they were saying how it was really a nigga. Like they straight cater to that.
Yeah. Yeah, he is a nigga.
That shit, he a nigga too, in there.
But I just like, to me personally, I just like how they setting up literally every character in the show outside of Aunt May. She really just like there.
Yeah, they try to make her semi-hot, like nigga.
Like I give it another shot.
Yeah, no, it's fire. I'm not gonna lie. There's some of the best Spider-Man content to me in a minute.
Tom Hardy not doing that. The voice is he?
Tom Holland. Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I don't think so.
But
And hold up, I'm only on a certain episode. What's the name? Not gay, is he?
see, here we go.
Norman Jr.
Harry.
Harry?
Harry.
Nah.
He not gay. I ain't think he. I mean, at first I
don't
was
think
like,
so.
okay, what is he on? But then
What you mean?
he just was a
Do
little.
y'all want me to watch this?
Yeah, because to me, Harry don't even like give that off. Don't give
I
that
might
vibe
just
off.
been looking too hard there. I'm like,
To me, it seemed like he liked.
oh, you know
his,
what? I take that back.
friend.
My bad. You right. I take that back.
To me, it seemed like he liked old girl.
He
I
do
don't
like
remember her
old girl.
name.
He do like. I'm tripping. My bad. You right. I'm thinking. I might have been thinking
See,
about
man, you
something.
trying to turn Sid off.
I mean,
We
Sid
trying to-
already turned off.
trying to
If
get- we
he
trying to
got
get
turned
Sid
off by the croc,
We trying to get Sid to watch it.
if
You
he
gonna
got
bring us some
turned
business.
off, but yeah, I always call it Killer Croc. But if he turned off by that, then I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, nah. The show fire me
yeah.
completely.
I like this show.
Yeah.
At first, I was like a little iffy on animation, but then I actually watched it. Cause when I saw like little still pics, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, it
fuck
looks
with
good in motion. The animation look good in motion. And
yeah, I fuck with it.
the way they ended off the season and tied it all the way back, all top. The show is this is a perfect season of a Spider-Man show. That's all I'm gonna
This
say.
is what I mean by it's so much shit I was watching. Like during my little, you know what I'm saying, my break from work, I was watching so much stuff and I ain't catch up on everything. I was trying to watch too many shows at once, so I got to go back and watch a lot.
Process half the stuff you watch.
Yeah, I was just watching this shit, trying to keep my mind off shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man over because
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it today. I ain't got nothing going on.
and it's like they kind of, you think they catering to black people on this show with the hip hop and you know what
Nah,
I'm
that's
saying?
just I
That's the
wouldn't say
only
that.
thing I don't like about the show.
The hip hop.
It's the theme. It's the theme song.
I like the theme.
I can't say hip hop catering to black people, man, because it's
No, I'm not.
It's the way they doing the hip hop. Every time like these
I'ma watch
shows and like white people try to do rap and put rap in these shows, it's always the same thing. Yeah. I go to the valley of the shadow of death, and I walk through the like, man, bro, like every nigga ain't got to rap like Meg Thee Stallion and
they gotta go back to the
it
legends.
ain't got no seasoning.
man, nothing.
Ain't got no seasoning.
It's like y'all could have got somebody from 2025.
It's like it's plain chips, but it ain't the Lay's. It's off brand.
It's the same thing as if you ever notice.
Salted chips.
Anytime you hear a white person listening to rap when they drive by,
Y'all seen that
it's
meme?
always old.
Y'all
rap
seen
music.
that meme when Tony Tiger with the Frosted Flakes, and then they had the cat on there. You know, Tony Tiger said they're great, and the other Tiger say, yeah, they all right. You ain't never seen that?
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild.
That motherfucker say, they all right. You hungry, ain't you?
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
So we talked about.
I don't think we
Sadie
talked
Sink
about
casting.
the last season of What If either. Did
I
you
ain't
even
watch
watch
it.
it? I didn't either. When I saw the Gundam, I was like, all right.
Yeah, I don't think I finished
When
it.
I saw Gundam Cap, I said, man, I'm
I
cool.
don't think I finished it. They just got too wild with that. They just got too wild with What If.
Yeah, I was cool on Gundam Cap.
Yeah. Any other? So it's this thing going around that people are discussing with Jonathan Majors. Well, let me start here. So, what was that? Wednesday or Thursday when they announced the casting for Doomsday?
Was Jonathan Majors on there?
Nope.
Oh.
So he was not on there. And also I did want to ask, was y'all surprised by any names or surprised y'all didn't see any names.
I
but-
still don't even know what names on there. I saw the list that you sent, but I ain't read everything. Some of the people I ain't know
Nothing
who they was.
and that list was the list from the live, but they added people after that.
I'm gonna say this: every name that they have put out makes sense with the story that we've heard that they're telling. It makes sense. The only thing that can surprise me is if they start naming people that we haven't seen in MCU movies, then that's when I'll be like, oh, okay, I wonder what's going on with this. But them naming Fox X-Men and people who's already in MCU, man, all that makes sense.
Yeah. But people were mad. Jonathan Majors was not on there, and they've taken this stance with Jonathan Majors. And the actor that plays Namor, what's his name? Tenoch.
He on there?
Herta. He was casted in the movie, and apparently he has his own situation or situations that happened. I really don't know anything about. I don't know anything about his situations. But they say that he had a sexual assault.
Ooh,
and
that's even worse.
Yeah, I want to say an assault case against. I don't want to put the R word on the man, but
That's
he got some fishy things going on.
Underwater rape.
So people are mad that they took the stance with Jonathan Majors and they still casting him.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable, but I don't even have a but. Understandable, but I could say the difference is Jonathan Majors has already been fired. This dude ain't been fired.
But
Now,
I think they saying that he should, because this, I believe that it's old with him. That all of this is went away with him. The same way that it is with Jonathan Majors
and
now.
been thrown away before he was even cast anymore.
but here's the thing: if we're gonna be honest about this Jonathan Majors situation, it was more to it, and anybody with common sense know that there's more to it than the incident that happened. They used this incident to smear this man. Now, I'm not saying whether he's innocent or guilty. I'm not even going there. But this incident was used against him to bury him for some reason. We don't know.
Now that, but see, look, they brought him back. I'm wondering if
Who brought him back?
Didn't Marvel bring him back?
No.
So he not cast again?
No.
I thought he was coming back as Kang.
No.
Oh.
No. He ain't been.
That stuff that's people saying. That's people making theories.
Oh.
Man, that man not coming back as Kang.
So he was accused of sexual assault. I don't think it ever went to court or anything like that.
So the difference is Jonathan Majors went to court, admitted to some shit because the shit came out where they was talking.
That was after. See, the thing
that
is,
that was like a couple weeks ago.
That video, that whatever recording that was, is not the incident in question. That's a whole nother incident where him and her were having a conversation about an argument or a fight or something that they had previously had.
Yeah, and they was trying.
That's not what he got in trouble for.
Oh, okay, so the incident that he got in
use
trouble for, that didn't happen then.
No, that was.
Oh, okay, well then fuck.
Yeah, because they were just trying to use that to say. See,
But you see how they put it out there for people to draw a
See?
conclusion?
Yeah.
That's why he even said.
It's clearly a smear campaign against Jonathan
and that's what
Majors.
it is. Like, call it what it is.
Yeah.
And if you ask me, man.
And that's the reason why, although I understand what people are saying about this in Namor's situation, but I understand why they still are casting them, because Jonathan Majors.
If you standing on the morals you claim you had, he should be out too. Basically, is what people saying.
Yeah, but if he's standing on the morals, but Jonathan Major's story was the biggest thing in Hollywood for months. Don't nobody even barely know that this nigga even had this situation.
Bigger actor too, and on top of that, people don't even like him.
Who?
Namor.
I can see that.
People don't like him.
But the wild part is, I don't think they would have fired Jonathan Majors if the talk didn't get so big,
Oh, yeah, probably not.
because it got so big that people were saying, "All right, Disney, what y'all about to do?" Because remember, in the beginning, Disney was standing by them. They was like,
Yeah.
we gonna wait to see what's going on. We not about to just get rid of them.
But
We gonna
the
wait and
fact
see what happened.
he got convicted of unintentionally hurting her finger when he took his phone back.
Yeah.
He didn't get found guilty for putting his hands on her.
Right.
They said when he took his phone and ran, he could have hurt her feelings.
But the
and
problem,
he guilty of that.
Exactly. That's the that's the problem.
That shit crazy right there.
Because I can understand the company, like, hey, if I got convicted of a case, I can understand the company, hey, no matter what the case is, if they be like, hey, we gotta let you go, I mean, I ain't gonna like it, but understand. Him getting convicted for that is the real problem, but
It was a joint effort for that to happen. For whatever reason. And
because
if
I would continue to say Jonathan Majors and Chadwick Boseman was like the next ones up. Like, when I say the next ones up, I'm talking about, like, I believe I said it on here before, like Denzel, Samuel Jackson status.
Hey,
like, that's what I mean
phone down.
by that. Like, they was the next greats that we was gonna have. And now, look where we at. One passed away, rest in peace. And one,
Kai, turn the phone down.
you got Jonathan Majors and Chadwick Boseman. One passed away, rest in peace. And one just put out a movie that did 700,000 opening weekend.
Is it out?
It came out like
And
a
people
week,
saying
came out
the
either last
movie
week or
is
the week.
good in the mud.
Yeah, people saying that the movie is good, but me personally, I said I'm not going to the movies and watching that shit. I'm gonna wait for it to come on streaming somewhere.
It's not something that I would.
It wouldn't matter who made that movie.
Right,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
That's
I'll wait for it to come out on
Right.
streaming.
No, it does matter who made that movie. Because I'm only going to watch it when it come on streaming because it is Jonathan Majors.
and that's a fact.
Because
No,
if it was
what I mean as far as it matters going to the movies.
right, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If it wasn't Jonathan Majors playing in this movie,
I wouldn't watch it
I
at
wouldn't
all.
watch it at all.
And for real, if it wasn't for everybody saying how good it was, I would still think about if I was gonna watch it. But nah, I'm gonna most definitely watch it whenever it goes streaming.
And this movie had already been done too.
Yeah, it's been
they
done
just
for like
wait,
2 years.
They waited to put it out because of man.
The
They
wild thing, the
cold-blooded.
wild thing is that all of Hollywood raved about this movie because they played it at like Cannes or something like that. All of Hollywood raved about the movie. It was a bidding war for the movie. The movie was picked up. They were going to put the movie out
And then
a year or two ago.
And all that shit happened.
All the shit happened. They let go of the movie. He had to go sign up with Zeus, and now he with the baddies.
I ain't mad at him.
They cold blooded.
That nigga tell.
That's a double entendre. He with the baddies. Congratulations on the marriage.
Yeah. Hold up, so that movie coming out on Zeus Network?
I'm assuming they produced the movie. They not produced. They distribution. So I assume that once it go to streaming, I'm sure that was part of the deal. Well, hey, once it go to streaming, we need first deals.
Hey,
for at least.
didn't Diddy create Zeus?
Nah, it's another black dude. I forgot what he did before he created Zeus.
He worked for Bone Scott, didn't he?
Maybe it was that, or maybe like Revolt or something.
He did something like that.
Yeah. But anything?
Money over there.
Y'all got anything else? Any
I want to touch on just real quick. I want to touch on Doomsday and what the rumors that I've heard. I've heard that this is going to be a small version of Avengers versus X-Men. And what I said to y'all the other day, with that being said, I don't want to see what I saw in Civil War. In Civil War, they knew each other. These were Avengers against Avengers.
a couple of them knew each other.
I don't want to see in this them holding their punches. I want to see them trying to kill each other.
Which X-Men they finna fight is the question.
I guess the Fox X-Men, Magneto, Charles, Cyclops, Storm.
See,
It's gonna be bad for
I don't
them.
want it. I don't want it to. I don't know. I don't want it to be in this movie. Make it its own thing. Like, don't just throw it. But I guess that's because I'm a fan of Secret War, the Secret War storyline. So I really don't think it's no reason for you to shoehorn it in.
They just trying to get rid of what's the dude name that play Professor X? They trying
Patrick
to
Stewart.
They trying to get Patton them on up out of there.
And you know he's not
Hey.
even my biggest problem. It's Ian my biggest problem.
Ain't Patrick Stewart and Ian
I
together
got
in
a
real
problem
life?
with Ian.
No,
They're not together in real life.
no, they friends.
They is gay though.
Magneto gay.
Oh.
Not Magneto. Ian is gay.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think Patrick Stewart gay. Is he?
You sure?
I don't know.
At this point, do it matter?
Old ass
Both of them
niggas
need to
that
go and
cool.
ride off into the sunset anyway.
Ain't no niggas that
I
old
never
that
liked
cool.
Ian as I never liked him as Magneto.
What was y'all talking about
I
before we
don't
started
like
the
the
pod?
Fox X-Men. I'm sorry, I don't.
You did at
Oh,
one
you
point,
never
though.
liked him as Magneto.
No, he was
did
too
at one
old.
point, though.
No, I didn't. I tolerated
Charles?
it.
I always fucked with. I fucked with the Fox X-Men at one point.
Nah, I fucked with it when it came out.
That's what I'm saying.
I tolerated it. It was cool. But no, I ain't never
And
rock
look,
with
you
it
know,
like
you
that.
know why? You know why I always assume that Magneto was just that old because he had white hair in the cartoon. Now I didn't know that his hair was just naturally white.
But they made both of them old. And then that movie came out 20 years ago. When it
That
came
movie
out,
came
they
out
were-
about 25 years
exactly
ago.
when it came out.
That
They
nigga-
was
old.
Robert Downey Jr. age.
Was they?
Niggas gotta remember Robert Downey Jr. about 60.
Hold on, but Ian should have been about 60 then. I thought.
That nigga,
He was in
white people
50s
be looking
probably.
old.
50s? Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He was probably about 50.
But
Because
man,
Patrick younger than Ian, ain't he?
man, both
he
of them,
gotta be.
Both of them about 80.
Yeah. And Patrick looked young as fuck in them first X-Men movies. I ain't know niggas didn't like Ian.
I ain't got. Yeah.
I ain't know niggas ain't like him as Magneto.
I mean,
Yeah,
when you
man,
get
Ron. You probably want to say, you getting on the game?
when you get, I can see after Michael Fassbender, you not liking him.
I ain't never. I mean, the thing is,
You didn't like Michael Fassbender?
no, I
Oh,
like Mike
I thought you was
Fassbender.
about to.
The thing is, y'all know why I don't like the Fox X-Men. Because of how they did Cyclops.
So you weren't excited when you saw James Morrison name go by?
I'm excited because I hope Marvel do something good with him. You know what I'm saying? I think Marvel need to redeem that character. Because Fox,
See, but I'm afraid that my thing with Doomsday, and which is why I hope them rumors that you saying not true, is because I think it's just gonna be a version of what they did in Doctor Strange with the Illuminati, where they gonna pop in to where they say, yeah, like it's all of this
they
going.
promote it as an X-Men versus Avengers, and then it only
Yeah.
show the X-Men for 30 seconds, and that's them getting wrecked.
I'm
Because you also gotta remember they only said Cyclops. Well, actually, it said Mystique, Cyclops, Magneto, and Professor X.
I heard Famke Jensen coming back too, but they got
Who?
Oh,
Famke. What's her name?
Jean Grey.
Jean
Oh, and
Channing Tatum.
well, Shannon Tatum don't count. He in the new stuff. But I'm talking about from the old movies. Nightcrawler. He was announced. So I guess, yeah.
They probably just trying to get them characters out of there.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think a lot of people finna die.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of people finna die, and they not coming back to life. They gonna have to restart everything. It's gonna be new versions of the character, which makes sense. Which is Marvel.
I don't think it's gonna be new versions of the
Disney
character.
and Marvel have they pretty much back themselves into a corner to where they kind of gotta. Let's kind of start this over.
I don't think that's what they're gonna do. I really believe that they gonna keep who people like. All the old X-Men and all of them, they're gonna get rid of them. I personally believe that if you read the Civil War comics, not the Civil War, Secret Wars comics, they jump from planet to planet and they have to fight the people, the superheroes of them planets.
Well, what they
because it's like, nigga, it's your planet, our planet.
Well, this is what.
So I do think that they're gonna do some version of that.
This is the point of the show where you might want to cut it off because this could be a potential spoiler. What they're saying is Monica Rambeau being in their universe
is pulling it.
It's pulling the two universes together. That's why we be getting this particular situation with the MCU and the Fox X-Men.
And that's another thing. They didn't
not supposed to be in this universe, is she?
No. But that's the thing, like, they didn't say it's so many different things about the multiverse. Like, I don't understand what's true or not. Because they also said in Loki that if you take somebody out, it might have been Loki or Doctor Strange. If you take somebody out of their universe and put it in somebody else, the universe they came from start dying off. The timeline that they came from automatically start dying off.
Only thing I hope was true was Tony was never Tony to begin with. It's always been Doom.
Oh, no. See, yeah, I don't want that shit either.
And the reason him dying is an issue.
See, I would hate you. I would hate that.
Is that a comic book thing?
Kinda. But it's not with Tony. It's with Reed. And it's actually because it's actually what the fuck they doing in the comics right now. They just did a Doom run to where it's a version. What's the fuck is this dude's name? It's a version of Reed from a different universe that's evil, and he came to this originals when they rebooted it and made it. I want to say it's the Ultimate Universe. He came here and made Reed Doom. But the whole comic, you don't know that it's Reed that's actually talking to you. You think that it's Doom, like it's regular old Doom. Yeah. But no. It's actually, they done made Reed Doom. So, they may do that with Tony. I really hope they won't, because I would hate that more than how people say when you introduce the multiverse, nobody ever really died because you just go to another universe and pluck them from there. Right. Like, that ain't the same thing. With that, it's still storyline with that. Mm-hmm. Now, it's just like, what did we just watch for 20 years in?
You watched the Doom variant that Kang put there.
I don't want
to. Iron Man?
Yeah.
Kang put it there.
I hope that rumor not true. I would hate that.
That's the same thing as Super Saiyan 4 being introduced after, guys. Super Saiyan guy.
I would hate that.
Because, I mean, well, no, I guess it ain't. But it's like, bro, come on, bro.
I mean,
like, it ain't no need to do all that. Like, fam.
At that point, you just trying
why,
to...
here's the thing. You have to ask yourself, why else is Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom?
You mean from a story standpoint, or why would they go get Robert Downey Jr. to play Doom?
Why would they get Robert Downey Jr. to play Doom if that's not what they're doing?
Because these niggas want a familiar face.
You have to look at it like this. What is Doom's? We talking about old school Doom. What is his whole motivation?
Power. Get more power.
For what? To save his mother. To go get his mother from hell.
Yeah. But I don't think they doing that.
Hold on.
Yeah. That's really like his deep down.
Who made Tony? When we watched Tony snap, what did he snap for?
What you mean?
When he found out Winter Soldier killed his mama. He ain't give a fuck about nothing else.
Oh, nigga, I'm thinking you talking about when he snapped in Endgame.
Nah,
hold on. To say what?
This nigga Dr.
When he found out, he did that when he found out that he killed his parents, period.
Nah, it wasn't his parents. Of course it was his parents. It was his mama though.
Dr. Doom trying to get his mom out of hell, bro.
He not really actively trying.
That's why he
But
wants the power.
that was originally, that's why he was trying to get, that's why he always trying to obtain power.
He trying to obtain enough power to trump some celestial beings.
No, not Celestial. Is it Mephisto?
He done did, to fight the devil, to get his mom from the devil.
Oh, it's not the real devil.
Because he didn't whoop some, see, that's the shit that I want for Secret Wars. You don't have to do all of this. Old Tony been doing the whole time.
All I'm saying is,
just give me.
That's why I said I wanted to have this conversation. All I'm saying is we've seen Iron Man lose his composure over his mama. Doom's whole beginning is the fact that he lost his mama. And if they saying that Kang did this and made Tony,
but they erasing all of that shit.
Wait, so Mephisto
they erasing
that
all
strong?
of that Kang shit.
Mephisto that strong that Dr. Doom gotta try to get more power to kill him?
I mean, this is before Dr. Doom had any power. This is
before
this
he
is
had
what
any.
the whole catalyst that got him going in that direction in the first place. It's not that at Dr. Doom's peak. I'm pretty sure
Doom at this point.
I'm pretty sure at his peak.
Supreme at this point.
Yeah, at his peak, Mephisto ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
So he could have been one.
All I'm saying is there are some similarities between the MCU Tony Stark and Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
It can all be so
That's
easy.
why we're freaking out. You know that, right?
No, because it can all be so easy. Like, it don't have to be complicated. Just make Doomsday.
But why not?
Before even you cast all these people.
Why not make it that complicated?
Just make
though?
Doomsday a 2-man movie. Give me Doom going through with the Molecule Man, trying to go through different universes to get power to beat the Beyonders. What Molecule Man don't know is that he's setting him up to blow that nigga up in every universe to get the power. Just end the movie with that and give me God King Doom to where he took the Beyonders' power for Secret Wars. That's it. Make it a buddy cop movie and that's it. You don't have to do the whole Doom he been hurt his whole time. He actually been working with Kane to do this, and now he's gonna betray Kane.
But they saying they saying this is I just heard that this is a way to tie in every universe that we've had.
But it ain't no need to tie him in.
Why not?
For what? Though?
You got to give people something to talk about because Marvel they've been catching L's lately.
But that's why you go. That's why you go and
man.
get.
I was high when I came up with this theory.
That's crazy. Because that's why you go and get Robert Downey Jr. That's why you go and get Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen and James Morrison and all these old people. Because, like you said, they've been catching nails. Even though people still ain't gonna like this.
But the fact is what I'm saying is, they go get these people, but make it meaningful. Don't just go get these people just to have these people in the movie, just to get people in to watch the movie. Because we've seen that far too many times.
I'm with you on that.
But you know what?
But with it being so many people, how much time do you expect them to be in the movie? They can't be in the movie for that long.
That's why I don't understand why people are upset that they don't see Tom Holland in the cast. He shouldn't be here. He got a movie coming out right after Doomsday. He shouldn't be here. Maybe for a small,
I guess it depends on what the story
maybe a
is.
small cameo or something, but no, man.
I mean, I just don't understand why people are mad because
we do know Peter Parker is the catalyst for Secret Wars.
Spider-Man is.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
They saying they gonna kill him. He gonna come back through with his symbiote suit. Now that's not something I thought about.
See, what I'm interested in to see if rumor is that production on the new Spider-Man movie has like halted because they are Sony and Marvel in negotiations to sell Spider-Man to Marvel and Disney. That all includes Into the Spider-Verse. So I wonder if will they start including animation, and maybe will that Miles pop into Secret Wars? Now I don't know if maybe he would still be animated, or they would just make him live action.
Why would they pull him out of animation and have him? Wait, you think they was gonna pull him out animated? And he still be in live action? Hey, you never know what Marvel has.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it. Just something that exactly you never know what Marvel has because they always trying to do some shit.
Yeah,
This is gonna be our Roger Rabbit movie of the MCU. They be killing me with shit like nigga. Why are you just? And this is why I might think that he right with what he's saying about Robert Downey Jr. Because it's like
he was doing the whole time.
You get Daredevil and Fist from Netflix. Everybody's excited. Everybody been doing all petitions. All of this been going on for y'all to go get them back. Y'all go get them back, and y'all say we gonna make a courtroom drama comedy. We not gonna follow the show that y'all loved and petition them to come back for. We gonna make this.
Why don't?
What even made y'all think that would be a good idea?
Why wouldn't you want it to be doomed the whole time?
Because to me, that would just make like everything that we went through with Tony pointless. To me, it would make everything that we went through with Tony pointless. Everything.
I wasn't one of them niggas crying when Tony died, so I would be cool with it.
Man,
I'm gonna say this. When I was sitting back thinking
Cap's
about
still
it,
a bitch ass nigga.
when I was sitting back thinking about it, I felt like it'd give him a reason to
Trying to be in Alton by 4.
Yeah, we can roll in a minute. It's giving him a reason to
No, it's 2:45.
have to explain why there aren't all these different characters in this universe. Because the universe was never real to begin with. That's why there's so many different universes. Because whatever Kang did, whatever him and Doom had going on.
See, I think people, that was not. But you see, now that you said that this your theory, now you just making this up. See, I think you just want everything to mean something, but I really don't think that they. I really think they just gonna be like, that was that. At the end of this, now all the universes is together, and that's how it's going forward. And the characters that people gravitate to and kind of like, they gonna keep. Everybody that niggas hate, they gonna die or whatever. The She-Hulk and I would say Moon Knight because didn't nobody like it, but you don't go get a actor like Oscar Isaac just to throw him out because of what people saying. You retry that. But majority of the people that the audience don't like I wouldn't be surprised if Brie Larson didn't come back. I wouldn't be surprised if
What you mean after Secret Wars?
Yeah, that's what I mean. In Secret
She ain't
Wars
coming
and
back after
Doomsday,
Secret Wars.
they gonna kill off all the people that people don't like, and the people that people gravitate towards. That's who gonna be going into the new world, and then they gonna start introducing, because they gonna have to introduce a brand new X-Men. They're going to have to.
Right.
Well, they're going to have to introduce all new mutants. Period.
That's why I don't think Anthony Mackie is going forward, because he ties in too much with the old Captain America. He ties in too much with the old Tony Stark.
I think they keeping Thor. I think they gonna keep Cap. You
don't think we're getting to Steve Rogers moving forward?
No, because I ain't gonna lie. I personally think, with the reboot, although I agree with it, it's like if you bring back Cap and you bring back Tony, what stories you gonna tell? It's some that you can still tell, but it's big ones is really, unless you saying that they just gonna start making up stuff for him.
Yeah, the thing is with Iron Man, we never got him fighting his biggest foe.
I mean, true. I mean, if you really wanna say, we never really got like the real Tony Stark Iron Man,
Which
really.
is why it's been Dr. Doom the whole time.
Because
Yeah,
you
well,
never
here it is,
got
though.
you never got like, yeah, they showed Tony drinking, but you never got like the dark stories of him
Right.
being a drunk, being a beating Pepper and all, like doing like it's
We're not gonna get that.
yeah, no.
We-
But it's a side of Tony.
I would expect that from this Iron Man though, since it being Dr. Doom. Really, expect him beating a bitch ass.
The way I could see us getting another Cap is if they do the whole Hydra Cap thing. That's the only way that I see us getting the Steve Rogers again.
I don't see the MCU moving forward with this whole fresh roster of characters,
Without
and they not include Iron Man and Captain America.
you would, but people would have said that in the very beginning, that I don't see how. And just imagine if the beginning was during all this time where we on social media and going all deep into all of this, because people most definitely would have been saying that. How are they gonna do this without the X-Men? How are they gonna do this without Spider-Man? People would have been saying the same thing then. So I personally think that all of this is really gonna flip. They gonna follow the X-Men and all of that, and then it's just gonna be like these other niggas just gonna be in the background for real.
I don't get me wrong. I'm excited for it. We'll see what Marvel gonna do with the X-Men. But to me, it'd just be disappointing not to just start fresh with all of your characters, because you have the opportunity to do. You've never had this opportunity before.
No, I just don't think they're gonna. I just don't think they're gonna do it. I wouldn't mind it.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
And you know what? We'll see sooner than you think, starting with Fantastic Four this summer.
What you mean?
I think Fantastic Four going to tie into Doomsday. Doom War, whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, I think it will. Oh, I thought you meant like the reboot.
No,
we gonna see what they trying to do.
Boy, that ain't
that.
going. That's not going to happen until what, 2028?
Yeah, that's what I was like. Sooner than
No,
you think.
I'm saying we're going to see what direction it all kicks off.
Yeah.
Pretty much next month with the Thunderbolts.
And Thunderbolts is when I think we're gonna start to kick into this whole
Incursion.
this set of Marvel movies where, do y'all remember where shit was going wrong with Marvel, and Marvel was like, hey, we about to take a step back, we're gonna stop with some stuff, and then we're gonna start back. Thunderbolts is like the first movie from that.
Okay.
Like Captain America was something that was already in the works. They was already getting ready to shoot that when all of that started happening.
I think Thunderbolts is taking a step in a different direction.
So I'm wondering, is this gonna be a step back into the old MCU ways, or how that's gonna go?
It don't look like it. It don't look like it.
Yeah, because I've heard great things about Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts ain't out yet.
No,
Nah,
it'll
come out next
I
month.
thought it came out. That's
Come on, May.
Yeah,
What was the Red Hulk on? Oh, he was on Captain America.
yeah. Cap.
Which had they not
think
spoiled that, it'd have been a big surprise. It'd have been a
Facts.
good surprise.
if they had not spoiled that, the movie would have been great. It was a good movie, but if they didn't tell us that Red Hulk was in the movie, it would have been great. Would have been great.
Oh, you
MCU
saying
movie.
if they wouldn't have spoiled it from that movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, if they didn't spoil it in the trailer, yeah, that would have been a great movie. But I still enjoyed it.
I did too. I like Anthony Mackie as Black Cat.
No, you don't. You trying to get rid of him.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like I said, he cool for the time being. I enjoyed the movie though.
Yeah,
But
that is like 4 years away.
when is that shit coming out on video on streaming?
Probably next month. Late next month. I say about 2-3 weeks from now.
When Secret Wars come out, 27 or 28. It got to be 27. Because
It
a
is
year
27.
after Doomsday.
Yeah, it's 27.
Okay, so I guess
Because they fit to shoot back to back, ain't they?
Yeah.
Like So, and I think the X-Men movie supposed to come out, what, 28?
I don't know.
Yeah, because 27 is when them contracts up.
Mm-hmm. And then
And they
that's
said
right.
they said y'all wasn't getting no X-Men movie before 2027.
Yeah.
And they meant it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I guess people also didn't plan on them doing what they've been doing with all the old X-Men. But
They have to. In order to use them because of the contracts, they have to put them in the movie.
Yeah.
But anything else?
no, I'm excited.
Yeah.
And what y'all said back when y'all was saying the MCU, we don't know what's going on and the people down on the MCU, I was telling y'all, all it's gonna take is for the right trailer and the right news to drop, and we're gonna be right back. And here we is. It might have took a 5-hour video. Some bullshit, but here we is.
I can't believe y'all sat through that shit.
Boy, I ain't
didn't sit through it.
I mean, even to have it on in the background.
Man, I watched it for about 15
That should
minutes.
have been on 5.
I had
minutes.
it
was
on.
Like, man, fuck this.
I
man.
think after this, about the third cheer, I was like, you know what?
But when
I'll
I
catch
say
you
I had
later.
it on in the background, like I had pods playing over it, music playing over it.
You was doing other stuff.
Yeah, I was doing a whole lot of other stuff. As soon as I heard the music come on, then I was like, all right, let me go back to it, see what they talking about. And then after a while, after like 2 hours, I was just like, all right, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'll just catch it sometime. I'm sure people be talking about it.
Right.
But we gonna see. I don't know what they was thinking doing that. I don't know what they was thinking. I think it was a retention thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. They talked somebody in the Marvel talked to Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast was like, yeah, you gotta keep people on for 5 hours.
And they was tired of y'all niggas talking
Yeah,
shit.
y'all want to talk all this shit?
Like, hold on, y'all.
Take some of this director's chair
Like,
action.
hold on, y'all talking to us like we ain't the big dogs around here.
Okay, take this.
Yo, that fall off. Who? Man. Like somebody did make a good point that the MCU won't fall off until one of these Avengers movies flop.
If it was gonna be just the regular Avengers that they got right now, it was
Ain't no
gonna flop.
Avengers. Ain't no Avengers. That's
Man.
another mistake people make. Ain't no Avengers.
Man,
I personally think that the Thunderbolts is the new Avengers going forward.
you got Black
which is why
Cat,
it's the
you got
asterisk right there.
You got Black Cap,
Dark Avengers.
you got Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, Thor,
Even that shit wouldn't flop.
you got Kate Bishop.
That shit wouldn't flop.
That shit wouldn't flop. You think that shit would flop? That shit would not flop.
To Marvel standards, it would have been a flop because
If
Captain
they
America.
put out a good trailer, it wouldn't have been a flop.
All right.
Because at this point,
Here's the thing. You have to understand. I'm not saying I wouldn't have seen it. That's not what I'm saying. People are refusing to go see something, even if it's good, looks good,
Man, I think them
even if
people
it
be
get good.
lying,
No, they
man.
don't. No, they not.
Them people
No, they
lying.
not. Them people are refusing to go watch certain things with certain actors and actresses in them, and it's costing Marvel money. Snow White, one of them. It don't matter how good people would have said Snow White was. It was gonna flop.
I don't think people was going to go see Snow White. Period.
Man, boy, you can't put out no Disney movie without people taking their kids to see it.
Man, they had so many upsets beforehand, though.
But my
Like
thing
what?
is, people that was
I
calling.
don't know about the money, but I know the Lion King was pointless.
No, it wasn't even that it was pointless. Mufasa made about the same amount of money.
I ain't even
first
talking
week.
about Mufasa. I'm talking about when they rebooted, when they did the live action Lion King, it was the exact same movie, just as live action. Literally.
I mean, it still made $1 billion. But
Did it?
yeah.
Oh, okay, well.
Which is
what
why
I'm-
they
I
came out
don't know
with
about the
Mufasa.
money, it just.
What I'm saying is we have seen the MCU suffer over the last couple years, and all of the movies haven't been bad.
See, but people make that mistake in saying that, like, the first Ant-Man movie did $800 million. When Marvel was at its peak, that Ant-Man movie did what, 450? Barely hit 500. So it's been like, if it ain't certain characters, the general audience not really gonna go see it. It's just gonna be the MCU Marvel fans and a couple of people out there.
And it's the general audience that's complaining the most. Like they know what they talking about.
See, I don't think that's the general audience.
I think it's.
I don't think we hear from the general audience. Because I don't think the general audience is on social media tweeting about it.
I think a lot of people that be online complaining about certain movies and certain things in movies don't be real fans. They just be people who just so happen to have a podcast or something to talk about movies and they complain about it. I don't think they be fans of
it's the exact opposite. Like the people because I see it all the time on Facebook that stuff that I don't like. People be like, man, that was great, man. I had a great time watching that. Like, are you serious? Because I think a lot of the general audience and a lot of the people out there, as long as they entertained by a movie and they cool.
And what leads me to this point is Captain America 4. People are complaining about him being black.
And black different.
Those are general audience people. Those weren't.
Why would general audience complain about something?
I don't think that's general audience
people. They don't even know about Captain
I think
America.
People who know the comics know Sam took up the shield.
I think that's
but then the same people I think complain.
But I think that's a combination of people that's in exactly.
But it's in the
that's
comics.
a combination of people. They don't give a fuck about that.
They probably didn't like it in the comics.
People don't like that he was Cap in the comics.
Y'all might be right.
But between it being a black thing, between people loving Chris Evans as Captain America and wanting him back, and then you got a section of people that just, me personally, I believe we're in an era now to where it's the cool thing to hate on Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Like we're in this era of anything that Marvel do, people gonna hate it. Cause that's just the era that we in. I don't know if the algorithms if they making more money doing that.
I agree.
Cause the same way
because
that
they complain about Superman already, it ain't even came out
and
yet.
then the old school comic book people hate the new school comic book shit.
It's like
it's just a combination of hate. Like shut up.
And that's why I say that I don't think we hear from the general audience. I don't think the general audience is hearing about what they talking about in the early reviews before a movie come out, in the early screenings, or they not getting on Twitter and posting about it or searching it.
Right.
They see the trailer, they're like, oh, cool, that look cool. Let's want to take the family out this weekend. Let's go. I think all of them people is not deep in, but they claim to be deep in. So that's all I got.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sick of you niggas.
Yeah, me too.
With that, sick of y'all niggas. But we're gonna see, man, because Marvel got I'm gonna end it with this. If Doomsday and Secret War is not good,
it's over.
Yeah, it's over with. The only thing gonna have left is X-Men.
Ain't gonna be no faith in the X-Men.
Exactly. If Doomsday and Secret War is not good, the people not gonna have faith in the X-Men.
I mean, but if they rebooting the X-Men after Doomsday, I don't see
because people don't have if people not gonna have people didn't have faith in Phase 4. None of the Phase 4 shit. The only thing that's getting them riled back up is because Deadpool, Fantastic Four, Avengers. So it's like if y'all fuck up on Avengers, the tent pole of this, it's like, why should we have faith in everything else? They gonna be in the show me era at that point. All this $1 billion, 800 million, everything gonna be making like Ant-Man money. So, you know, see, man. Well, I'm Will I Am Defoe, aka Big Willie Style. That's said.
What's happening?
It's Ron Jarobi.
Ron Jarobi, you already know me.
We're gonna see y'all next time. Views of a Flick, man. Shouldn't be a couple months.
Yeah.
Peace.